Today we'll be talking about why it's important to celebrate days like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents' Day, Valentine's Day, but basically Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Yeah, there's day for everything these days. Hi everyone, welcome to TalktousToday. As most of you may know, this past Sunday was Mother's Day in most of the countries, and Mother's Day is celebrated on the second Sunday of May. And in India, we follow this day as well now. So a few decades ago, when we were growing up, Mother's Day and Father's Day wasn't a big deal, especially, when we were small and like we hardly knew about Mother's Day. But now, due to globalization, this festival, I always say there's so many festivals which are being very well celebrated. It's well commercialized. It's like we are following that commercial bandwagon, and now and celebrating each festivals which is being celebrated around the world. Be it you call it a Mother's Day or Father's Day or any day for that matter. So now we also celebrate Mother's Day, or we call them on this particular day. We wish them something, sometimes we give them gifts and cards. I mean, it feels good though. And now our children especially enjoy this day the most and surprise us with those small little handmade cards and posters. So, I mean, I really love these small gestures that they do.
Lucky girl. It was a bit of a sore point this year.
Really?
Because my teenage son, yeah. He just chose to kind of ignore me and ignore the day. Like, not ignore me, but not to wish me a happy Mother's Day. And then my husband kind of do it. But it got me thinking, does celebrating Mother's Day really matter? My son's great and he always says how much he loves me and stuff. So why did it kind of like be like, why didn't he wish me? I mean, is it really that important? After all, just a few years ago, I'd made fun of my mom, right? Who I always wish, and I try to take her and my mother-in-law out, or I buy them a small gift of some kind or whatever. But she said, complaining to my mother-in-law, she was sitting with her and she goes, oh, all the other kids, they write these long emotional messages on social media praising their moms, but we get nothing. And I laughed so hard. I was like, come on, we're not kids.
You did this time.
This time I did. Because I was jiffed by Mr. Singh over here. And I still kind of stand. But after all, in societies like ours, at least we try to cherish and respect our parents on a regular basis. We meet them. Many times we live with them. We give them the respect. We give them the love. We have meals together. So do we really need Western concepts like Mother's Day or Father's Day?
And I must add before that, we do, feel that, we do take them for granted. So I definitely think this is a debatable topic. But right. I think first thing is that no matter which society we live in, traditional or other, it's extremely important to show our appreciation to our parents, family, and friends. These small days,
like you said, right? Yeah, just like you said, like when you're together all the time, it's easy to kind of take them for granted. Very
exactly. Important. Yeah. And these special days like Mother's Day or Father's Day, isn't there an opportunity for us to express our gratitude and appreciation to our parents for their love, care, and sacrifice? So why not? And by wishing our parents or just marking the day with a call or meeting them or going for dinner or meal or anything, or acknowledging all their efforts and show them that we love them too. I think we should do it. It's a great idea. And I believe that we can never repay our parents for all that they have done for us. And if, on these days, we can recognize and celebrate their roles in our lives and in the society in general, it is a very small thing that we do. Sorry. So our whole lives, our whole lives have been shaped due to our parents and parental figures. And recognizing and expressing our gratitude is the least we can do, Simrit.
I agree with you. It's the least we can do. I personally think that in this modern society of technology, internet, online spaces, what we're all missing are opportunities for family bonding. Because, even when we sit together, mundane things we're talking, or we're on our phones, just looking at them, or we're showing each other Instagram reels or watching the TV. That's not family bonding the way I see it. And days like Father's Day or Mother's Day are often a reason for special quality time with family, whether it's through gatherings, meals, or thoughtful gestures. Now, it strengthens family
Or playing board
bonds.
games.
Playing board games, our favorite, or even going for a drive together,
Yeah.
go shopping with something, I mean, these bonds create cherished memories. 5 years from now, oh, do you guys remember that Mother's Day when we went there for like a coffee or
Yes.
something? Just those
Yeah.
are memories that make life. So whether we go out for a meal together or sit together at home for a meal, we do that all the time in mundane life, but to make a special effort to get together, and in that space, we're talking about Mother's Day, we're talking about our moms, we're talking about old memories. And that in itself creates family bonds, not just between moms and kids or parents and kids, but between the next generation. So grandkids are watching and they see the moms, and intergenerational bonding is always great in my life.
Yeah, absolutely, Simrit. Well, since we're talking about these days, but about something about Mother's Day. So what I found out that these, the festivals honoring mothers and mother goddesses date to the ancient times. The Greek held a festival for goddess Rhea, who was like a mother figure, and the concept of this Mother Earth symbolizes the highest respect Native American people have for the planet that we all share today. And women, especially, are considered sacred in native philosophies as they are the givers of life. And without them, humankind cannot replenish itself. So their power is strong and respected all around the world.
Yeah.
And some countries have continued to observe ancient festivals. For example, we have Durga Puja, honoring the goddess Durga, remains as an important festival in India, right? And Durga Puja is a festival of honoring the goddess Durga, who is like the eternal mother. Yes. And as time passed, many cultures have stopped celebrating these traditional celebrations honoring the mothers. So this particular day of, Mother's Day can be considered as a day of reflection, where we reflect upon the values, the lessons that we have learned from our mothers, and how essential it is to respect women, and as they are the backbones who support our childhood.
So true. These ancient, like nowadays, people are like, whatever, what are these festivals? But honoring the mother in form of the Mother Earth, in form of Durga Mata, and this is really essential to understand. And for the people who actually understand that we are respecting the giver of birth. So any sort of mother, you understand? And this is really important. So everyone knows mother's role is pivotal in her presence and her absence. And to honor her role in your life, it's a privilege. Yes. Overall, these days, it's like Mother's Day, serve as a reminder to cherish and celebrate the important people in your life. And that could be any day,
Yeah.
We have people do, criticize these, that, these are Hallmark festivals, and it's just a reason for people to make money on gifts and commercialization. And even if that's true, it still creates bond. Christmas. It's not an Indian festival, the majority of Indians. But when we sit together, we're, watching a Christmas movie, something really basic, having popcorn. It's creating those bonds. And that's all this is. Then you give importance to your parents and your kids and the people who are living with you and the people who are important to you, particularly when you cherish your parents, who have played such a central role in changing and shaping who we are. I am a strong believer of celebrating every day of your life, but where you can go the extra mile and make your mom feel special.
Why not?
Your dad feels.
Yeah.
Make your spouse, your children are always special, but if they're go ahead, go out of your way to a grandparent who's feeling left out, because the older you get, the lonelier we all get. Yeah. So just remember that, whether it's a birthday, a special day like Mother's Day, a promotion, an achievement in any form is celebrated. But if you can make somebody else feel special, that's really important, right? Life is a series of all these little incidents and actions and dinners and breakfasts. And when you look back on life, those are the days you're going to cherish. And so celebrate them with the loved ones and make them feel special. That's what I think. So life is truly beautiful if you make it beautiful.
Wow. Very, very well said, Simrit. I really like life is beautiful if you really want to make it beautiful. And everything is around you, which will make it beautiful. You just have to have the eyes to see it and appreciate it, right? Yeah.
Intention. It really matters. Emotional bonds with our families and friends give us strength and support when we feel low. And when we're happy, They
Yeah.
create comfort. It's our happiness. So, celebrate in good times and be together in bad times. That's what life is. So Mother's Day, I realized this year, it's not just a commercial holiday. It is important to get together and make each other feel special.
Yeah, absolutely, Simrat. Very well said. Well, that's all on Talk today. Hope you enjoy our today's show. Or if there is any other topic you want us to discuss, please mention in the comment section. Or you can email us at hello@talktoustoday.com. We look forward to hearing from you all. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay notified of our new videos every Friday, 6 p.m. Thanks for joining us on Talk
Thanks for
today.
talk to us today.
Yeah.
Keep smiling.
Keep
laughing.
laughing.
Keep talking and create memories, guys. Go out. If you miss Mother's Day, go do it now. It doesn't matter what day it is. Go cherish your family. See you guys next Friday.